this. And here we go, boys. You can see it takes a good chunk. And then it just absolutely freaking annihilates. Oh my god, look at it go. Don't have much ammo, though. That's unfortunate. Screw it, though. We're going to try it. Let's see the damage. And honestly, oh my god. Look at it. Oh, the orbs got in the way. But look at that damage. We nearly wiped out unstoppable, non-stun with this freaking weapon just burning through him. And look at that super energy I got back. I mean, cut-ish kill, guys. Nexas here. Welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we're back again, boys. Another weapon to sort of review. It's gonna be a weapon we did last week. Obviously, the drop of the Agers, the Scepter, boys. I'm gonna call it Scepter because apparently I butchered the first part. But the Scepter itself, we are gonna be reviewing this again because today the catalyst for it has dropped. Now, how you get it is from doing the astral alignments. It will drop from the chest at the end that you put like the cash into, whatever these parallax trajectory things are. So basically, the chest that gets this parallax stuff will drop the catalyst. Now, I got out my first chance. I do not know. I cannot confirm if it's a guaranteed drop from the chest either. It could be purely RNG, but I got it from the very first one I did. Obviously, I was just playing it normally. And the catalyst itself, it's a pretty meaty one for this. I know the Scepter might have disappointed a few people, obviously, when it came out last week. But with the catalyst, it's sort of like the DMT. It just makes it a different beast altogether. The catalyst itself, or press, so hold your finger on reload or whatever your button for reload is, drains super energy, overflowing the magazine and empowering the beam with bonus damage and the ability to slow and freeze targets until the magazine or super energy runs out or this weapon is stowed. Can only be activated when super energy is full. So basically, if you think of like even the Vex or like Lord of Wolves, hold or will basically reload this when you have a full super with a huge beam that will slow things, freeze things. PvP, PvE, it's gonna be freaking disgusting. Obviously, it is using your super, so you know it's gonna be strong. But if you build well with a super and everything, it should be pretty cracked. As I said, the Scepter itself anyway was already cool in the first place, but this catalyst makes it a different beast. And PvE, this thing's gonna be nuts with certain builds. Obviously, you get your super back. I'm gonna be using Mantle of Battle Harmony with it because if I use a Stasis subclass, I get kills with the Scepter, and I use the Mantle of Battle Harmony, I will get absorption cells. I will increase my super energy. And there's gonna be tons of builds. I already know this is gonna be a freaking god anywhere. We're gonna try it out though in both PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with the Agers Scepter with the catalyst. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off on Pacifica with our Scepter. Now, this isn't gonna be anything more different, of course, until we get our super going. But that's the point of the mantle. We get kills with this. We get that trash basically going. My mellow actually has trash on it too, so we got trash going whatever I get kills with. So we just gotta get kills. But as I said, once you get the super going, it should absolutely annihilate some people. We'll get the kill. There's a bit of energy. Thank you very much. And oh my god, boys, I'm getting hit. But yeah, it's a big shame that we actually didn't. Oh, I'm so freaking dead. But it's honestly a shame that we didn't get any freaking mayhem this week. If we got mayhem this week, we could have literally just had a freaking a power bomb going with this, because we knew this was releasing this week. And honestly, once mayhem comes around, it's definitely going to be used a lot more. Now, am I playing against anyone? They're all just freaking mauls. Oh, they're probably going for heavy. But the Scepter itself, even without the catalyst stuff, it actually can do pretty good. Now, that guy has a linear. Oh, bro, you dead. Screw you, bro. And I got, oh, we have a rocket. Hey, boys, and you did give me the kills. I need some energy, so I'm getting kills, boys. We just farming. We farming. But yeah, look at that. We're like a minute in. We already have half our super. That's what building a build around this when it comes to super stuff. It's gonna be really sweet, and especially because this is a Stasis subclass where I will say, oh my god, okay, he's weak and freaking shoulder strike. But with this class as well, where I'm gonna be honest, Shadebinder Warlock super, it's good, but it would not be my favorite super in the world. So for a class, if you want to use this one, if you want to use Stasis stuff, having a class that where the super isn't that like good, but then the rest of it is like abilities and everything are, it's definitely gonna be a really sweet thing when you get your super going and stuff. But look at this guy. He's gonna actually nade me and stuff. And oh my god, I'm so dead. Freaking Rifty boy. Thank you. Look out. We're getting our super up, boys. We're getting the L super up. And that guy has to freeze. And he did. Give me this freaking bullet. So I'm super close though. The only thing is I want to have actual bullets in the mag as well. That's the one thing PvP that might struggle with. Oh. You frozen, bro, and you dead. But the one thing I might struggle with is going to be mag size, because it said it does overflow, but I really doubt it pulls from reserves and everything. This is my first time with it, but this is it. Right, I cannot pop my super. I've got to reload. I know where they all are, so we're going to do this. And here we go, boys. You can see it takes a good chunk, and then it just absolutely freaking annihilates. Oh my god, look at it go. Oh, mama, it just freaking deletes. And then you can turn it off as well if you want to consume your energy or save it. Oh my god, this is gonna be freaking disgusting late games and stuff. With the mantle as well, I'm constantly getting super going with the energy siphon. Oh my god, I'm in love, boys. I am in freaking love. This is gonna be disgusting. Of course, you needed to come out with the super and everything, but as I said, when you get a build going with it, oh, mom alive. As I said, I don't even have like the best build ever either for it. I got a decent build, but I definitely could improve this in terms of super regen and whatever. But it's more just even the scepter itself. The scepter isn't bad either. Like, you can definitely get kills with this, and I need to freaking dip. Where you at, boys? Where he's at? This guy's chasing me with freaking hammers. I am freaking... Oh, no! Oh! Oh, bro, you just got freaking destroyed. We're gonna pop this because there's so many people up here. And boys, here we go. There's the... It does slow and everything as well. So this isn't just doing good damage. It's gonna slow and freeze too. So it will just absolutely wreck people. Now that's hammers up my ass, but look at it go. This is honestly sort of like having the chaos reach, but just turned into a freaking weapon. That's all this feels like right now. And, ooh, mama, you both just got shredded. Oh, big wall. I didn't even freeze it, dude. And he freaking popped his wall. If I had the freeze, I would have killed him. But yeah, this is freaking disgusting right now. It's bad to say with this mantle too, where I can actually get my energy going. He actually stuck me with it. No, bro. Freaking die. Thank you. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, I'm honestly not even speccing that much into it, and I'm able to just freaking annihilate people with it. Honestly, this is pretty disgusting. Definitely 6v6s anyway. Obviously 3v3s and stuff. Oh, freaking guy with a shotgun. But definitely 3v3s or whatever. You might not want to do it. Now that is a dude with fisty. Oh, boys. Okay, we're doing it. Freaking screw it. Come on, boys. Come at me. Come at me. Freaking slow him. No. No, don't freaking kill me. Don't freaking kill me. He killed me. God damn it. Why do I get this map where it's all close quarters? Why can't they just all beam? But you can see the damage when you get it going. It's just freaking ridiculous. Especially with my mantle. He just tried to... I don't know what he tried to do. But with my mantle, I'm basically getting my super back all the time and stuff like that, which is honestly just super nice. And as I said, especially with a subclass where I will say the super honestly isn't the greatest thing in the world in this. So I would honestly much rather just use the freaking mantle with this and just burn my super out of it with thing, and I got sniped. But yeah, I would 100% give up on this freaking super if I could just keep on beaming people when I get going. It's overflow, it slows, freaking freezing. And this is PvP, as I said. This gonna be an absolute freaking monster when it comes to PvE. I mean, this thing is literally gonna be built for ag control. When you have your super, popping it just like it's hot and just going like this. Okay, there's gonna be two people here. We'll get them weak. Oh, 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 mama! We're gonna delete this guy and we're gonna get the hammer dude. No damage. God damn it! Look at it. It's disgusting when it gets it going. Oh, baby, it was worth the wait. And I just died to this freaking stupid guy. Where are you, bro? I just died to him. Can you not just spawn me beside the hammer? Honestly, though, because obviously the way it works and everything, you don't obviously get your super back constantly or whatever, or you have to have a full super to use it. I will say it's not exactly the most consistent thing in the world. You're not going to have it constantly up, so I'm not sitting here going, oh my god, this is going to be broken in PvE or PvP. It'll definitely do work for you and stuff like that. Oh, I think I just killed the same guy out of super twice. He is probably so mad. But we got a super again just before this game ends. But yeah, I would say it's going to be like something you're not going to use constantly unless you use it to get a kill and then unuse it again. You can see once you start it, though, it takes a good chunk of your super away. So it's not like charging it up or anything. It does take that chunk so you can't spam it. But once you get it going and everything, it is just freaking it annihilates. I mean, just look at it freaking go. I got team shot. But man, this is it's like a pocket. It's not obviously as strong as the super and everything, the chaos reach, but it's like a little pocket chaos that you can just pop whenever you have your super or whatever. Kill them a little bit, cancel, and you get it going. 36 opponents defeated, 3.6. Alrighty, so we're gonna do some PvE, obviously with our Agers Scepter again. We're gonna just kind of showcase it a bit more. Obviously, PvE, this thing is going to be... It's going to be disgusting with the catalyst. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to be all hell's broken or anything like that, but it's definitely going to be one of the best ad potential or ad clearing weapons in the game. Or ad control, not even clearing. Just in GMs, keeping everything frozen with the catalyst, using your super where you can kind of get orbs constantly with people using like a rally barricade or the... Sentinel Titan, getting orbs, constantly getting your super back or whatever. This thing is going to be just disgusting when it comes to PvE. And of course, with the rally barricades too, I will constantly have my super and stuff. As I said, Shapebinder, I know it's a good super PvE, so you might want to use it for like ad control or whatever. But the fact that you can start this and just beam some things, so when everything spawns in, you'll see everything getting frozen. It's just a really cool laser beam. It's honestly, it's one of these weapons where the catalyst makes a big ass difference. You can see that the beam is just so freaking big. I mean, look at that damage. And the thing, as I said, with my mantle, every time I kill something with it, you can see that I kind of get a little bit of energy back. So this is a champion as well. And look at it get shredded. Now I'm going to stop it right there. But you can see I get energy back with the mantle. Oh, it is freaking beautiful. So yeah, this is what I mean by you can bring in builds, especially with charge to light builds and everything for PvE. You can get your supers going constantly. One of the best things ever for PvE. This thing is going to be dope. I know that trace rifles right now and linears and fusions, they are slaying right now because of obviously the mods. But generally speaking, this thing is just, it's really sweet for what it can do. Energy siphon, damage, and freaking freeze, and like all these things get insta frozen. Especially with as a freaking shade binder too, obviously using the bleach watchers or whatever it is. I can start freezing things. I have aspects working with freezing as well. There is so much potential with this now. It was already good anyway with shade binder, but now it's just like basically unlocked its final freaking form. It's a masterclass, and it will overflow too. So you can see you go to 166 with it. It's beautiful, just freaking beautiful. Let's get that magazine going. Just look at the damage. Oh man, I cannot believe it works with the mantle though constantly whenever I get kills. It's honestly disgusting how much I'm gonna shred things. Like look at it, I basically just wiped out all those ads and only wasted half my super. But it definitely PvE, it's freaking dope, especially if you just get the ads going, everything, the freezing, the slows. And there's the chieftain. He's an overload and he's freaking dead. And then we cancel because why not? Don't want to waste all that super. Get my orbs. You just keep it chucking along, boys. Chuck along. The one thing I will say, though, is that it's meant to obviously increase your slows and everything like that, but I don't really see it doing much. I think it's like more of a slow on a target, but the freeze isn't exactly much. Like you can see I have a proc and everything, but it's not exactly freezing everything. Like it is a good slow, and obviously it doesn't work otherwise. If you want to freeze or slow something, it doesn't work on full beams. You got to get kills, but it's still not exactly like insta freeze or anything like that. It still takes a little bit of time to do anything. It's not that big a deal, but definitely PvP. I would have rathered, if I'm using my super energy, it would have been a lot nicer if it was actually just like full on freezing people, like with a couple of shots, not like just slowing. I know they didn't probably want to make it OP, but I'm using my super for God's sake. Boys, can we get this? Okay, there's a champion up here. Now, he isn't stunned or anything, but you know what? Screw it. We're going to try it. I don't have much ammo, though. That's unfortunate. Screw it, though. We're going to try it. Let's see the damage. And honestly, oh, my God. Look at it. Oh, the orbs got in the way. But look at that damage. We nearly wiped out Unstoppable, non-stunned, with this freaking weapon just burning through him. And look at that super energy I got back. I mean, as I said, you can get some builds going with this that it's just going to delete. It's just going to be insane. Oh, another champion I see. This time I've got ammo, boys, so we get rid of this thing. And then we do this. Okay, where you at, bro? Okay, I need to do this, actually. And I'm going to die to some freaking screens. But this is an overload, and I can actually nearly burn him out of it. Oh, bro. Oh, come back. And he's frozen, actually. You know what? Screw it. But you can nearly burn him out of it. Now, just the one thing I will say is don't forget to turn it off, because it will freaking drain your super. But you could take out overloads and stuff with this just by itself. That's how much damage you are outputting. It's insane. As I said, the main thing I think this feels like, especially with what I'm doing with it, it really feels like a pocket chaos reach. That's the best way of feeling of it. It's like you use it for a bit, do all your insane damage, do your max DPS or whatever, cancel it, and then just freaking go get your super back by just using the mantle. Oh, big mofo over here, though. We're gonna burn his ass and beam him. Oh, okay, I'm probably not going to do much to a boss. You know what? We're actually not doing bow with the particle destruction as well. But, like, you can see that he's constantly getting froze or whatever, and it actually just proc me a little... oh, I need to stop. But it kind of does, like, proc my little reload and everything like that as well, which is honestly just super sweet now, boys. Someone help my brother out. I mean, I don't have Unstoppables on. I'm a noob. I mean, this is going to be probably one of my go-tos if I'm doing a GM and stuff. Me just controlling the ads while my freaking teammates kind of just kill everything else. It's freaking huge for PvE. And I think my team just wiped everything out. Look at that. We're freaking shredding, though. And that's the beam again. You can see. The beam is just freaking disgusting. It's just so freaking strong how much damage this thing does. It is using your super, so obviously it should be. But you can see, it's still going. And look at my super. Because I was getting so many kills with the mantle, I could keep on recharging it and stuff like that. It's disgusting with this setup, I will say. We're going to use it. There's somebody got the Agers Scepter catalyst as well. Well, that is it for me and the Agers Scepter, Agers Scepter, because I know it butchered the name. The Scepter. That is it for me and the Scepter, boys. This thing is disgusting. I was at 1100 actually power. Does light level actually matter in the freaking astral? It probably does. But the Agers Scepter, this thing is honestly just freaking nuts right now with the catalyst. It just beams things, the amount amount of damage, especially when you use your super. It's insane how good this thing could be damage-wise, honestly. This is going to be my go-to PvE because it's ad control with the Shade Binder, Mantle Battle Harmony. You basically just keep on proccing. Every time you get a kill with it, you keep on proccing the refresh of your super. So if you see ads everywhere, this is going to mow them all down. And you can just keep on popping up that super bar, which is just honestly insane. It's ridiculous how good this thing can be. Other aspects as well, or other subclasses, you can use it what you want with, like, I don't know, a Dawn Blade or whatever. You can use it whatever subclass, but I think best bet is going to be using it with any sort of stasis class, because you don't really want to be using your supers, obviously, and that's what light bases are really good for. When it comes to stasis, their subclasses, their supers are actually some of the weakest stuff. Their abilities are what are really strong, and when you're using them, you can spam the abilities to obviously go well with your scepter, and also does burn your super to power up your scepter as well. I think it's a really good ode to stasis. It's really good on Shade Binder. I think even Titans will, Behemoths will do really well with it as well, obviously, because the super's kind of ass too. You can use this like a pocket freaking chaos reach. You can just use it for a bit if you know someone's, or you know you're gonna have to use it for like maybe for a round or two. Even in trials, you pop out the scepter just for a round, use your super for like a quarter of it, just beam some dude, get the kill, cancel it, and then you can just gain your super back throughout the round and stuff. It's honestly gonna be super nice. Mostly just god tier PvE. It just wrecks. You even seen against overloads, champions. You freeze, you're slowing them whilst you're shooting them, which is honestly nuts, because then they can't, overloads can't recharge or whatever, can't get their health back. So you can take out overloads by yourself without even charging them. Unstoppable champions, they basically get frozen as well, so they're not as unstoppable anymore, hitting you and stuff. It's honestly just, I really think it's just a champion killer and an ad control. It's just a pure GM weapon. It is an insane combo. I would definitely try that PvE. Give it a shot, boys. You won't regret it, because this scepter with a catalyst, it's unleashed. It's a pocket freaking chaos reach. But regardless, if you like the video, just like, and you want to see more content, subscribe, Fantastic Day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.